Westworld. Whether you watched season 2, skipped it, or kind of zoned out halfway through, you might have some questions.
Have you ever seen anything so full of splendor?
The biggest one, and really the only one you need to know going into season 3 is, what was Westworld really for? Thanks to season 2, we have the answer.
The park is an experiment, a testing chamber.
That was where we first met James Delos, the founder of the corporation behind Westworld and all the other parks. The thing was, he didn't give a shit about sexy robot Disneyland. Turns out, Westworld wasn't about the robots at all. It was about the humans who went there. Delos' true goal for Westworld and all the Delos destination parks was to digitize the human consciousness and create immortality, giving the wealthy a chance to live forever through robotic bodies. They did this by secretly collecting data on every visitor to the park, with their cowboy hats hiding high-tech brain scanners that not only recorded all the guest interactions, but also how they felt about what was going on. The idea was that the park showed humans at their most honest, since they were in a place free of judgment or consequence.
At least that's what we tell them.
Who came up with the idea? None other than the Man in Black himself. Logan was the one who saw the initial potential of the robots, but it was William who convinced his daddy-in-law that it could be something more. And he loved it.
I feel fucking brand new.
That's how James, who was dying, ended up being the first test subject. As we learned from an AI in the season 2 finale, the park collected data on him for years, building 18 million versions of James in a digital space before getting one they thought was good enough to test in the real world. It didn't quite work.
You aim to cheat the devil. You owe him at least an offering.
Robot James couldn't achieve fidelity or a state of awareness on par with his mortal self. Eventually, William left Digital Daddy Delos to rot so they could study the results, and it was pretty messed up. Now, William looks to be the test subject.
Verify what?
The final scene of season 2 shows a version of William's daughter Emily testing the Man in Black for his own fidelity. It shows how even though Dolores seemingly destroyed the site that contained all the data on park guests, the tech still exists. Will it be used to realize James Delos' vision of creating a digital humanity? Based on what we've seen of season 3, I think this new company, Insight Inc., has something else in mind. Season 1 of Westworld was about robots achieving humanity, while the second was about humans trying to become immortal machines. With season 3 diving into predictive algorithms, maybe the lesson is that humans were robots all along. But what do I know? Doesn't look like anything to me.